Hiya. Yeah, first vlog really. As a mother. Ooh, how bizarre, how strange. Which would explain the really terrible eyebrows and the new eye bags and the dark eyes. Welcome to motherhood. But I can say it's honestly the best thing to ever happen to me. It's there aren't words for it really. It's insane, it's crazy, it's constant, but it's taught me pure love, pure determination, and I am in awe of my son. I'm raising a little king. Um, wasn't sure if I should have him in the video or not. So I've stolen a really rare moment. I would say alone, but my sister's watching me. To film this. Yeah, and it's really just an introductory video to big up the breastfeeding crew. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How bad that's even a thing. Like how crazy that is even a fight that we're having to have. But still, big love to all of you brave breastfeeding women that unashamedly feed their children. Again, sounds so crazy saying it. It's so natural and so normal, right? But I have so many mothers that have messaged me um, after I've posted a video, a picture, sorry, on Instagram or something of me breastfeeding in public, like, you're so brave, I wish I could do that. Or, when I have done that, I've been dissed or cursed in the street by strangers. Screw you, mother people that would do that to a mother. It makes no sense to me. It's okay to see boobs all over the place selling sex, but it's not okay when they're being used for feeding a child, nurturing a child. It's insane. It's crazy. Go and deal with your issues if you've got an issue with someone breastfeeding their child. But anyway, that's a whole other topic and not one that I wanted to get into right now. Just wanted to give some love to all of you breastfeeding and love to all of you that aren't. Those that tried, those that can't. We all make decisions, based on our capabilities at the time, and we all do our best. So big up every single mother out there. Um, but no real topic today. Just a hello and me wanting to just kickstart some vlogs and try and find time to do a bit more blogging, a bit more vlogging on the Like Mother, Like Nature website and just connect. I'm so grateful for all the mothers and fathers, all the parents that have connected with me via my Instagram. It's really nice to have that support since pregnancy and just connect with like minded people and just messaging each other with questions and support. It's really cool. It's nice. The internet is great for that reason. Um, I would like to really quickly though talk about suppression and depression when it comes to our children. Um, my son is extremely outspoken. He's 8.5 months, but he's always been very outspoken, always made it very clear what he wants and what he needs, and I've always encouraged that. And he is so cute. I know I'm biased, but he's the cutest thing ever. But it's true, don't you, May? But when we're out, obviously, always strangers stop us to talk to us, or him rather, and they'll be like, "Oh," and after he's given them his little like heart melting smile and won them over, he'll be like, "Oh, they're so cute," and then they'll be like, "Oh, is he good?" And that question always baffles me. I'll be like, "Is he good?" I mean, he's good. He has everything he needs. He's good in that sense. But what do you mean when you say good? And they'll be like, "Oh, does he cry?" And I just find it so bizarre. Does my baby cry? He's a baby. I know grown adults that cry. I consider it quite healthy, actually, quite a healthy release of emotions and feelings. Does he cry? Yeah, he does. Does that make him bad? Mm. And there's a bit of awkwardness between the stranger and I because I've just said that usually to them because I can't help myself. And they're like, "Oh well, I mean, does he cry to get what he wants?" And I'm like, "Are you insinuating that my child is manipulative? Does he cry to get what he wants?" Well, there's no other way for him to communicate with me right now. He can't say, "Mummy, I'd like some food," or "Mummy, I'm quite uncomfortable in this position," or "Mummy, my nappy needs changing." crying is a way to communicate. And if I shush him when he cries, I ultimately tell him, don't communicate with me. I don't want to hear you when you're crying. I only want to love and accept you when you're happy, when you're smiling, when you're laughing. And that is just bollocks. I'm sorry. I am not going to suppress my child. I'm not going to teach him to suppress his emotions, sorry, and teach him that he's only acceptable or only important when he's being happy, or he's only loved when he's being happy. No. Um, if he doesn't, if he's not able to let it be known now how he's feeling and what he wants, I just feel like that would have a major effect on him as an adult. I mean, I could be wrong. I need to do more research into it, but just common sense tells me that now as a baby is the best time to have all their needs met and teach them love and compassion, not to like I try my best not to shush him. Like I'll do when I'm rocking him or something, just as a soothing noise in his ear when he's not crying. But the whole, if he cries, to tell him to be quiet, I just find that quite strange. And then also I just think when people say, oh, but he's a boy, he needs to man up. He's a boy for one, so he doesn't need to be a man. He's a boy, and the best way to develop him into a man, I would say, is by allowing him to be a boy and allowing him to have these feelings and these emotions and teaching him that they're healthy. I know so many men that have been taught that to be a man is to not have emotions, and again, I just think that's insane. It's not fair on men. They're just told to suppress all these feelings, and I'm sure we've all been in a relationship where our boyfriends want a daddy, want a mummy, sorry, um, want a mummy because they're like, yeah, and vice versa. I'm raising a son, so I'm only speaking from that perspective. But yeah, don't oppress your children. I'm not teaching him that no, what I say goes, and I don't care how you feel. If I say be quiet, be quiet. And even doing that in a manly tone was weird and sexist. Yeah, I'm not gonna teach him that. So yes, he does cry, and yes, he is still good as a result. He lets it be known when he's angry, when he's mad. He has a temper. He's very outspoken, but he's also so loving and so giggly and so happy and so content and so chilled. And I am so blessed. And yeah, man, I am very extremely blessed. And I'd love to know your thoughts um on that, on suppressing children's emotions, and because we've been taught to do that, you know. We have been taught if they're crying or if they're, you know, you can't pick them up every time they cry, and I'm just like, why not, you know? The way I'm raising him, I later on came to realize is labeled attachment parenting. I mean, a lot of it I just feel is common sense and it just came naturally, but reading more about it, and my sister showed me a lot of stuff about it in attachment parenting. Yeah, it's, I read a great book actually called Continuum Concept. That was that was really insightful. I just think it's really important to teach them love and compassion now, and just give them so much love, like spoil them with love. They're gonna grow up and enter a big wide world where love can be quite scarce at times, you know. Sometimes you have to really search for it. Here with their parents, with their mother, is where love should be in abundance, and I don't think they should be forced to learn independence as a baby. They don't understand it, you know. And if you don't meet all their needs now, logic tells me that they'll still be seeking them later on as adults. They'll still be looking for something that they didn't quite get, you know, as children. Not to try and get all deep and psychological, but that's just what my gut tells me. You know, my gut tells me give it to him now so he can feel secure and confident to go out into the big wide world with love in his heart, and then he's loved and he's safe regardless of what he does or any mistakes that he might make. So yeah. But like I said, introductory video, and I've already been rambling on. Um, Another thing since being a mum, I'm always in a rush now because I feel like, oh, I haven't got a lot of time. I've got to do things quickly. If I'm eating, it's like before he wakes up or before he notices that I'm eating and wants to attack me for my food. So I'm going to end this video on that note of just taking time, living in the moment, slowing down, not rushing, and taking a deep breath and remembering that I and you and we all are amazing. We're doing an amazing job. We're doing our best, and we are so appreciated. I appreciate you. I know you appreciate me. I appreciate all the parents out there. Lots of love. Check out the blog.